Russian pilot who transferred to Ukraine calls on Russians to follow his example.
Here's a summary of the article.
Maxim Kuzminov, the 28-year-old Russian pilot of the Mi-8 helicopter who surrendered to Ukraine after landing in a Ukrainian airfield on August 23, called on other Russian pilots to follow his example. The surrender was the result of more than 6 months of work by the Ukrainian military intelligence to bring the Mi-8 helicopter and its pilot to Ukraine. The pilot's family was evacuated from Russia and is in Ukraine with the pilot. The film revealed how the landing was planned and carried out, and Kuzminov called on other Russian pilots to follow his lead. "If you do what I did, this kind of thing, you will not regret it at all. You will be provided for the rest of your life with absolutely everything," Kuzminov stated. The documentary emphasized that Ukraine will provide Russian pilots who decide to defect all the security guarantees provided by law, as well as financial compensation for the transferred military aircraft. Finally, Kuzminov stated that there are no fascists or Nazis in Ukraine. "What is happening now is simply the genocide of the Ukrainian people. Both Ukrainian and Russian. The basis of my action is not to contribute to these crimes. Ukraine will definitely win this war simply because the people have rallied very much. No one wants this war. When Ukraine wins is only a matter of time."
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
"If you do what I did, this kind of thing, you will not regret it at all. You will be provided for the rest of your life with absolutely everything," Kuzminov stated. "You will be offered work everywhere, whatever you want to do. You will just discover for yourself the world of colors."
It's got to be scary for the Putin regime. Most countries' defectors don't actually defect into better lives so easily, but Russia is such a totalitarian shithole that every single Russian has something to gain by leaving. Want to participate in the global economy? Or participate in the fertilization of foreign soil? Pretty simple decision. Edit. My phrasing might not have been the best in my first sentence. Russian defectors speak the same language and already share a ton of culture with the people of Ukraine. It's going to be much easier for them to assimilate than a North Korean defector, in South Korea for example.
I am willing to bet that Putin is currently trying to decide whether it's worth the investment to try to find a way to poison a minor helicopter pilot.
I'm sure he's decided already. It might take some time.
Why bother, he can target his whole family instead. I'd be really worried if I was this guy's brother. Edit. Just saw they're all out. Good thing. Yup. Apparently getting his family out first was one of his conditions. Smart man TBH.
Greater than as well as financial compensation for the transferred military aircraft. That's clever. Ukraine could pay him a fraction of what it's worth and still leave him very happy.
And Ukraine gets a cheap aircraft, and downs a Russian aircraft without having to use missiles.
Same logic as age of sale prize money. Sink a ship and your navy is +1 ship compared TP the enemy. Capture one and you're +2.
It would have authorized the president to issue letters of marque and reprisal, which would grant certified organizations the power to seize boats, planes, and other such items from duly sanctioned individuals and organizations from Russia. Unfortunately, it died in committee almost immediately. In fully pirate costume with "Yarhar, swash me buckles" voices. Then warn cameras to live stream the whole thing for everyone's entertainment.
I recall reading about a Russian charter company, no lie lol, years ago that was offering tours in pirate-infested waters off Africa's coast with a bait boat that converts into a warship. The idea being you could personally use a mounted deck gun against a bunch of pirates. No idea if it was real or not.
Good for him, he did the right thing. I hope others do the same.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.